Back in the day, most of the retirement plans used to be what they called defined contribution. So you'd work for a big company like GM and they would say, hey, you work for us for 30 years and when you retire, you're going to get some percentage of your income forever. Those still exist now, but only if you work for the government because they just don't.
Like a pension.
Exactly. And so in the 50s and 60s and 70s, there were all these companies that were going bankrupt, and they were going bankrupt because of these retirement plans that they couldn't properly fund as the market shifted. And so there was a big blow up of a company called Studebaker that no one probably even remembers anymore. It was a car company that went bankrupt for this. There was a lot of pressure on Congress to say, okay, change the laws. And this is when they created the basis that now your IRAs and your 401ks that everyone takes for granted, those came out of this piece of legislation. And what most people don't appreciate is it wasn't like in 1974, Congress passes this and then Charles Schwab the next day is saying, hey guys, we have an IRA. It took a few years for these accounts to sort of become known, and it was IRAs first, and then it was 401ks that started to gain a little notoriety, and then some Roth IRA legislation, which is what you're talking about, came along later. But this is really the foundational regulation that guides sort of the current retirement plans that we all think about when we think about retirement plans.